All right, folks, we're going to talk about the nervous system. Once again, this is one of the 11 systems, organ systems that we've kind of on some level or another have talked about and will continue talking about throughout this quarter. All right, so the learning objectives here. What's simply just the purpose for the nerves, I should say system, purpose for the nervous system, the organs involved in the nervous system. Of course, please refer to the vocabulary homework for the terms and definitions and the basic understanding of something that's called meningitis. So this lecture is actually broken into like 3 different parts. So you'll see you have 3 different lecture recordings that you will be actually observing. All right, so let's look at the nervous system itself. Okay, in general, the nervous system is actually broken down into 2 main components. Number 1, the CNS, or the central nervous system. That includes the brain and the spinal cord. Okay, so as you see here, okay, this the central nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord. That's a part of the central nervous system, the brain and the spinal cord. Whereas the second main portion of the nervous system is the peripheral nervous system, or the PNS. And that's just simply just all the nerves outside of the central nervous system, or the CNS. Okay, so as you see here, kind of more so the periphery nerves. Okay. All right, so again, another schematic: central nervous system, CNS, brain, spinal cord. Okay. I don't want to say like that's it. Well, that's it in terms of the central nervous system and the definition thereof, but clearly that's not it in terms of its simplicity. No, it's quite complex. But just within the context of the definition of central nervous system, basically yes, the brain and the spinal cord. Again, PNS, peripheral nervous system, just all the nerves, and as you see, all the nerves radiating from the spinal cord all throughout the body: arms, thoracic cavity, all right, abdominal cavity, throughout the legs. All right, so these are just nerves emanating from the spinal cord throughout the whole body. And again, the primary role of the PNS simply is to connect the CNS to organs, limbs, and the skin. So again, the CNS, actually information is being released from the brain to the spinal cord, and that information is going to be released throughout the body, okay, through the PNS. Sometimes the PNS will take information, get it into the CNS to take it actually into the brain to do several functions. So it can on some level or another act like as a 2-lane street. And just one more schematic again: CNS, brain, spinal cord, PNS, the periphery. And this is actually, I thought this picture was pretty cool. This is actually from a cadaver showing, I don't know if this will work, right? Showing both the CNS, brain, and spinal cord. And this is real, folks. This is real. They use a preservative in order to preserve the nerves here. So that's the CNS, and of course the PNS, all the nerves emanating from here. You can see this clearly: the arm, the fingers, okay, and then periphery nerves emanating from the spinal cord. This looks like coming from like the lumbar region, all right, going into the legs, so on and so forth. So yeah, so this is actually from a cadaver where they use a preservative to preserve it. All right. Yet again, we got the brain, spinal cord, and then we have the spinal cord, and then we have again the periphery nervous system. Again, this is from a cadaver, the periphery nervous system emanating from the spinal cord.